6.3.3. This is the related Sage code. What I encourage you to kind of look at the code first, read through the code, try to understand where this code is coming from. All right, it's certainly coming from this problem set. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to type the code in. All right, so I've reset. I always do that. I think it's a good habit to get into. Defining the variables you're going to use in your problem set. And that may actually change to your problem set as well. And it looks like solve an equation. Now I'm gonna just copy paste this, and you're allowed to do this too. Sometimes copy paste doesn't work so well, though, I'll be honest with you. So I did that. It solved it. I look at this. It's kind of weird though. It says x equals 0, y equals r1, x2 r2, y equals 9. All right, a little strange. All right, I want to tell you what r1, r2 is. They're kind of placeholders. All right. In other words, you could assign a value to that, and let's not worry about it. Let's go to the next one. Assume x is an integer. Whoops. Sorry about that. I make mistakes all the time, huh? All right, I'm going to hit the up arrow. And the reason I don't want to type that in again, I just want to change that x to a y now. Whoops. All right, save some time in typing. And I want to type the same thing. I'm going to put the up arrow. Notice what I'm doing. I'm going to go through the different commands I just typed in. Let's do this. All right. Really no change there, isn't there? Now I'm going to do assume x is greater than 0. And assume y is greater than 0. And again, I'm just playing around. I'm going to go back and I'm going to try to solve the equation again. Now, I'm still getting the same nonsense over and over again, right? So I want to go back over this, and I want to claim, what is this all about? One is you're going to be confused sometimes by using software. All right? That happens. It's just natural. So let's see what equation we got over there. What was that equation? Let's see. Looks like this one right here. All right? And by the way, the assumption I was making, x is an integer, y is an integer. I see that. My other assumption, not only are they integers, they're, x is greater than 0, y is greater than 0. And you notice over here, it's kind of giving me what I do want. All right? Now, certainly, what I mean by that, I want to tell you my assumption really didn't seem to stick with Sage for some reason. I said assume x is greater than 0, but it's still giving me back this thing over here where x is 0. All right? But x can't be 0. Not for this particular problem, by the way. But they're clearly giving me what y is 9. All right? So a 2-digit number is such that the product of the digits plus the sum of the digits, that's all we're typing in for that equation, by the way. It's an integer equation. What is the unit digit of the number? It's actually 9. All right? So it does give me the answer. It does give me the answer over here, 9. All right? Okay. So, again, you might be confused. All right? I hope you're not confused by the pen and paper, though, or a pencil and paper. What are you confused by? Software. It's a bridge, by the way. You're taking a bridge from what you're doing on paper to what you're going to be doing on a machine. It takes effort, though. It takes a lot of effort. You're going to notice that for a product like Sage, by the way, no one can get to the end of it. That's how big the product is. It's got a lot of stuff going for it. There are different fields of mathematics that use it in different ways. There are different packages where different people in mathematics use it, all right? But it's a good community. I would get involved with the community, start using the software, start participating in that community. How do you do that? Start using the software. When you start to feel comfortable, start to go to the forums on Sage Math, look at the forums, read through the forums, things that you're interested in, try to learn from it. Thank you so much for listening.